That's where you're going. So didn't they know this? So let me put it this way. For the past 20 years, we have been fed constantly by both parties with all kinds of numbers and analysis of energy economics and fuel dynamics, and all, which we don't care about. And at the end of the day, you see crass incompetence. Meanwhile, Samson, as this goes on, the people in charge, the ministers, the politicians, are making millions of dollars over this crisis. Felix just said something. He said, if ECG collected 100% of all revenue, it will still be insufficient to pay the energy debts.
The experts have said this.
Yes, I know that too. That is the definition of incompetence. It means there is no way of solving this problem, and that is not your fault or mine. It is not my mother's fault. They have to solve that problem. And for 20 years, look, before President Mahamad's first term, we had been coming towards doomsday. And analysts like myself and many others said, we are going to hit a rock, we are going to hit a rock. They sat down, they made these arguments back and forth, and were incompetent, did not solve it. Around President Mahamad's time, it hit us in the face. We went through years of doomsday. People died and suffered. I had to organize demonstrations before they set up. Then when they sort of fixed it, after signing all kinds of agreements which profited them corruptly, the new government comes in, NDC. And let me give President Mahama some credit for ESLA. ESLA made sense. ESLA had the potential to deal with it. Then you have the MPP come in. And my own dear friend, Ken, and the people who are running it, did the crazy thing of putting ESLA where it did not belong. I don't want to go into all this, but when they did the capping and other things, and then they collateralized ESLA and all those things. And remember,
and brand konti yenni komo kakra na sema kakra de yeni mu ono yehwe ne ntesum faso eva mboa wo man Ghana, because e be ameka se oman de beche na wiase so ye cha Ghana man no ene de yeso nya ye chefa wo mu jade ntem no mienu yentena se ne yesese ne nya oman yi na emboa oman Ghana nso, because wo mo de wo mo enkwa omkra ene mo moja ere gi oman si ho no eduru me ene wo so se ye baby ere ato aso na manu gu asemi ameka se baby eduru sesia no eye oman ene yeyo ite yamamuo governance. We are done with politics among yosem politics among yosem ani ye no and they and somewhat out on ye eduru se be yo oman ye bebu oman governance entino se eduru baby na say comparison bia tiase, because ebra na NPP amanyokuo wonmu ebu oman Ghana enyama hudo de sisi ye ama wonmu kirekire mu e de kire Ghana for say yen ne ye yo oman no yen ye bu oman no as the drivers of this country. Now so Ghana for e kan hu ne ebu oman eno tibiribi enkoyi a anase biribi asia na ewose e kire mu e kire Ghana for say enyoma ABCD and SNT 1 ebe nya ensunsanso ewo economy ne so eba ne yanuane eba yen fuel nsam eba enyoma boo se ne ebe kosoro ene enyoma hudo bi ebesi oman mu a ye kirekire mu a kire Ganafo na so because of na amanyako NDC wonmo pe abemu abentino se Ganafo ye ka ne kora kire wo mu a na wonmo adane ne kora no aye ne se entro na NPP echa edete Ganafo na ebesu asi emprempremu a eno nti yede ye comparison no mede ga ka chose ye oman ye nya amanyosem na so nia esi ye brebi no eno nti ebenom de amanyosem no ye ba be kiremu nne no wonu se so wa kina bi amanyokuo fufuro bi eba so a na se biribi se no wa kiremu de atren a yenti ase ne yenjai se yede politics, partisan politics, dirty politics. You dey follow the kura. No ni akrono waka dey ache now. And ne we atwanyam sende edwa the 16th of June. You dey energy sector recovery levy. Eya eto a eba no fango ayeto. Eya lite bia no wɔn agye 1 Ghana cedi ɛwɔ soɔ no ɛna na kewo atwɛn mu sɛ wɔn bɛhyɛ aseɛ na yakwada sorry ya afei the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition asoma ne PRO Richmond Roxon sɛ wɔn kyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm gya Ghanafoɔ na nkyɛnmu yɛwura Roxon ne ba yɛn ne sɛ the Energy Sector Levy Amendment Act 2025 Act 1141 a kɛno no yɛde 1 cedi ɛde to petrol ɛne diesel so ne yɛde 20 pesos ato gas so do epɛnifo se yɛatwe akɔ yɛnim ya postpone which means yɛatwe akɔ yɛnim nti ɛde nya no a in a way wɔnom ɛde bɛba na so mprempren mu deɛ wɔnom atwe akɔ manim na ne nyina so nti a no wɔse mpɛnifo asoma ne sɛ wɔn mɛka ɛne ne sɛ ɛnɛ yi ukɔ amansa dwa so a fango boɔ no ehwiri akɔsoro per barrel and then sɛnea ne yɛtɔ no $60 per barrel no and they just 72 hours within 3 days akɔ $74 per barrel nti no sɛ ɔmo ka sɛ wɔn san de D-levy bi aba bɛto yɛ so a anhwɛ na fuel boɔ no a escalate akɔsoro eduru mpampansuo bi a ɛbɛma NDC aban no ayɛ sɛ wɔn mo ɛyɛ adeɛ bi a ɛne ɔhaw ɛbɛto Ghanafoɔ so titiriw ahyɛnkafoɔ ɛne yɛn mu bi a yɛfra ahyɛn ɛne wɔ bi a wɔ Ghana ha because yɛkyerɛ mu kyerɛw sɛ D-levy no sɛ wɔn mo de yɛ adwuma sɛsi ano a ɛbɛ affect biribi a ɛwɔ man Ghana mu ha nti ɛnde yɛ wɔn asa postpone because of ɛyɛ Iran ɛne Israelfoɔ ɛntɔkwa nti wɔn ama global market price no because ohwɛ amama yi a wɔn mo yɛ net exporter of ɛyɛ crude ɛba ne sɛ fan ho dwadi a wɔn mo di bi paa nti no sɛ wɔn mo ɛna sɛ bi wɔn mo bua Ghana wɔ kwan bi so ɛwɔ yɛn ɔyɛ no mu a because of ɛntɔkwa a ɛwɔ mu ntam nti no import and export ɛsizi sɛnea ɛsi yɛ ɛbrɛ bi a bɛsɛ nkoro no but because of me building point ibɛnti no ma me nkɔ ne sɛ na te aseɛ nti ɛwɔ Richmond Roxon sɛ ɛno nti wɔn mo anya mfa D-levy no amfa amba now mebatɛ fa mampani ato akene nto so na Ghanafoɔ hunu bi ɛna no wɔkɔ Savannah region ɛwɔ thank you Tom so Asase radio thank you so much one more ato akene use it so let me credit them economic gains at risk from Israel and Iran tensions Mahama warns economic gains at risk into the Sunday no mo hwɛ sɛ wɔn betumi enya mfasodie bi ade afiri nnɛ D-levy no emu ade aboa the energy sector no na eka bi eda ho bi etumi di bi etuatua no and they statistically Ghana de ka almost 4 billion Ghana cedis 3.7 billion Ghana cedis energy sector debt nkoa 3.7 billion US dollars not Ghana cedis US dollars eka Ghana de no into amo hwe so metumi afa sa kwan yi so no metumi de tuatua sa eka no ebi until D-levy no became necessary all because a car and many Ghana when it comes to energy sector. Ma refuses say energy minister didn't come catch and say even say ECG edgy one more tariffs ni na a can be a Ghana for the ECG. One me jini na crop on stay now and to me entia a canoa a da a what say Ghana you bet the energy sector debt no and to me entia. Na me pesa send ya cow company say ya didn't cocoa enumuno. Yenkwotu mampani John Dramani Mahama na mebisa me ho se daban e no man Ghana mu ha daban e no man Ghana mu ha external shocks bibia for the external shocks sa o man Ghana mu aboni bia nsiye ya ne Togo fo nyantokwa ya ne Burkina fo nyantokwa Cote d'Ivoire fo e no mbohye ya no mu nyantokwa na mom amamanya yam ben wo mo be bia when it comes to kilometers yam ben wo mo be bia no adenti ana so munya ntokwa ana sa mentemwase be muntamu a etumi nya sunsanso ewo amama hodo mu even North Africa nkoa na mom amama o mo developed countries no etumi nya sunsanso wo no so mom yakotua mampani John Dramani Mahama what
despite the work we have done in stabilizing the economy Ghana is not immune from the shocks of global events. Recent events in the Middle East which involve an exchange of missiles between Israel and Iran have started to escalate crude oil prices dramatically. I've asked our Minister of Finance and Minister of Energy to keep a close eye on the development and model the possible impacts on our petroleum prices and prepare measures to protect the recent gains that we have made. Despite the work we have done in stabilizing the economy, Ghana is not immune from the shocks of global events. Recent events in the Middle East, which involve an exchange of missiles between
His Excellency. Thank you, Tor, and why Savannah region. Now, when it comes to external shocks, there were some products, any produce beer. Ayana a free amama who was swa. One more at the bois of my Ghana, any a bibim amamine. And I know be see Mekai February 20, is it 2022? And now Ukraine, Russia for some toka. A man who so a war on manum, ama a susun sanswa, ever told Ghana. Yet Chilamu, our can be as Ghana for Munjay Amano Samia Muye, a true baby and this for say the mismanagement of the NPP. And the dear baby, yes, sir. And he said, Nana Dagua Kufuado, a cow baby, sir. Russia Ukraine war no, young to be found to talk a year and your mabwa air day, inflation, and they a banusa, a cow doa, a should have cost and in Niania, Yanya Bukranto, full shortages are. One must say, young to be found to talk Russia and Ukraine war, a mismanagement of the NPP, a bloody lie. So, bet to me, Russia Ukraine war and talk any COVID-19, and the Akase made to talk a year. Ghana ya sitina mu yesika sam ennei enema boya den enuade so pro eni ade no otumi fa toton wo yasa na kyerese aban kro no a wakasa asem no na wonim sania yebu oman no efa banana do kyerkyere nsemu sabra no 2022 mo me kwakwache na dan kwakufu in March and we read the State of the Nation address Ghana for no in February State of the Nation address Ghana for say external shocks and also Ukraine and Russia war a factor in 10 days. Since
the beginning of this year, been further aggravated by the Russian invasion of Ukraine, which has worsened the economic outlook of the entire world. We in Ghana have not escaped this development, and the consequences are being felt in rising living costs at our markets and at fuel stations. The terrible events in Ukraine have a direct impact on our lives here in Ghana. Mr. Speaker, 30% of our wheat, flour, and fertilizer imports come from Russia. 60% of iron rods and other metal sheets are imported from the Ukraine. And almost 20% of Ghana's manganese is shipped to the Ukraine. The bombs might be dropping on cities half a world away, but they are hitting our pockets here in Ghana. Even so, we have managed to ensure that fuel supplies have not been disrupted, unlike in several other of the world.
Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado, 2022 State of the Nation address, Sona. And we Ghana for say, we share or maybe to say Ukraine. One more a supply of money with fertilizer. In Japan, say you have fertilizer do one more and almost a supply ye. And they usher Russia, a ban of crude, a ban of Syrias, a ban in Niani Binia dear Kakanwa, say be a flour near dear, a Russia for and then do at a supply. And it's out from your new air quan. A bad Dennis and your way to me, and we take a crana a woho abra and tokani yamba, yano, and no, and a woman with the jano. Ade abuoka said ya to so eno nti high inflation enso set in na lado ka sasem ye say na na do ni oman manage wabon we ko won Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia the economic messiah the economic wizard on kwa da sabi wabon cross mo bia ana ne ye keka wo man Ghana mu ha yama pani a wodi nkan ekase me born voice ni kire we John Dramani Mahama then opposition leader John Dramani Mahama ekache Ghana for say it's a bloody lie and tro so oman yen sika sam e ka me yan enuane ye bi nto ne boya den inflation has set in en nneoma hodo a enam Ukraine ni Russia fon tokwa COVID-19 ensunsu asopone no mo krom de enye sikedi enso be dia ka kire nse na Ukraine and Russia war. What do you mean? The bacha mo fa sa atwek ne nto so. Me was just 6 minutes na me fancy. John Dramani Mahama His Excellency eka kire Ghana for because no pa be mu abenti me dey ka kire say we enye politics ne ye nemom ye yo ma ye bu o man nti ade bia no a ebeye nsanda ho so obi aba no ono so ba beto aso woni perfect asem we enokra but because of wapetu minti no okania ensem we enokra wo ye ne say entro na Ghana for so bi no magi adi na o magina so ato aba edi etie the ruling party no because obi aka che ne say enye enokra da say Russia and Ukraine and Tokwa etumi di ensunsuanse bone eba Ghana economy no so and they were reading distances into the kilometers Ghana ni Russia Ghana ni Ukraine say Oman tintin way ebe da na Tokwa no sunsunsuanse aba Oman Ghana so eno munim say eno mu odwadie no munim say eno mu adwadie nti aba ni say no ebe sizi emma nti sa manso ebe da ni enya bidi ahya na mu na nema bo no etumi ayefo eyamanyo some politics and I know what so on your screen it is a bloody lie to blame COVID and Russia-Ukraine war for our economic crisis Mahama. So 28th of March 2022 now Samijamfi on another breath another angle he was also saying a whole lot of things because no so pa be muaba so obanyami ya aduma de ne bakwa bi a gold board and I say aduma kwa to NPA ano ane be ma no baby manakwa kwahye ende nyame adom entro hodo no mu di ye abra na asem no kura wo mu pa no edi ntroma ende wo ba ba mu no yenye baby so de na hye ende ensem yo kan da baby abesen kro no eno ne yade ka Ghana for se wo hye Samijamfi mu subi wo mo sa subi na se wo no kan ensem bi di akyere wo a na watie ne mienu because ebia no petumi bi na edie nti odi atro e di akyere wo so Samijamfi in opposition was say it is a joke to attribute Ghana's economic woes to Russia-Ukraine conflict. NDC to government. Maybe I koenim other ones and some way and try to bet you are koenim. I think it is a joke to attribute Ghana's economic woes to Russia and Ukraine war. Now, so the opposition National Democratic Congress NDC has described the governing New Patriotic Party attributing of countries' economic woes or challenges to Russia and Ukraine war and COVID-19. Maybe I koenim. Yawo baby wa me here pa yes enu nie wa say neither COVID-19 nor the Russia-Ukraine war is to be blamed for our economic troubles. These global factors are not the major factors that have plunged us into the economic mess. We have plunged us so now we have on our hands for emphasis neither the COVID-19 pandemic nor the 5-month-old Russia-Ukraine war is to be blamed for the economic malice we have on our hands, Mr. Jamfi argued. Into say within 5 months, na say amai mienu we eko na say na do say edinsunsu bone dia ba na mo se munyi ntumu and they just 3 days muntio obi dia no ntokwa ne tamu 5 months into ma ho kire ba Oman Ghana so and this for say 5 months na Russia and Ukraine for kontokwa no enye no kura da say no and I this so bone ba Oman Ghana so na mom no eye economic mess bi anase mismanagement bi ana NPP for no na mo de Oman sika ede ye 5 months enye sunsanso bia but just 3 days Iran and Israel for tokwa just 3 days and they and this na no mo cast for opposition no one ba be just 3 days Woman catch a Ghana for say yendin di say and crack say and pass Iran any Israel for Tokwano. Aman they fuel boy a global market. Aman say just one ne bono so just 3 days, 72 hours from $60 per bar to a year $74 per bar. 3 days in the engine di and one of my suspended D11 no. D11 am suspended the yank coat and can shirt. Mupakram fam because I did be quite young and support. But and Sambia Mukadu goo and people are buying no free. Fano a year global shocks and answer external shocks no and only year to munya to some no APSA. A brebuka answer me 5 months obi say and we tenya so I want a mumbo no more. Must say no credit. Must say and no credit. na momo 3 days ni de Ghana fo ndindi say no kra say economic gains and they mo hwehwe no say entumi enka because externally no enyoma bi asi e wo Iran and Israel fo ntokwam ntanya nsusuaso bone e wo my Ghana so. The hypocrisy of our leaders here in the country munya bibi mfa ho. The hypocrisy nya tumsuna awoye mpanimfo binum because of ono so penu ne ho anya ne pesa menkumunya so sumbi a wonu mu na ono so pesa ono so wonya bi edi o my Ghana sikenti wo meka bibia abra wonu sanya ne korɛ sanya tumsu no mumnya njan e wo manyim me ba to for last one for to suma me na afei maintenance. There's a chart amedema wo na yanhwe because medical catch say ban flour syria and also wheat and gas oil Russia for and producing dodo edema man na ban fertilizer and nyoma hudo bi so na Ukraine for so supply dem by. So this is a trading economics. Ukraine export of fertilizers to Ghana. Enti mo amose enye no kura say Ukraine for no supply fertilizers more my Ghana. Na nams entokwaniti na emba na fertilizer bo ye den no. And they trading economics no wo mo kirem say Ukraine export of fertilizers to Ghana. Ukraine wani memu na so sane nyoma ba Ghana ha. Ono so ye export sa. Sane ye wo Ghana ha ye sane nyoma ko bi man so no. Na ye so ye export no. Sa na tie. So Ukraine export of fertilizers to Ghana was $105,000 during 2023. So eno charter eda ho a obaje brana so tumi ahwemu yie na de mpesa me kan na ne se busia oman no se ya amanyo sem wie a mum yenja amanyo sem no ne embu oman na se ebu oman na so amambu na de amanyo sem a ede ha kase pa na bebre yen ye be se NPP fon so a won be ko radio so TV so ne ade se won mo kasa se ne ebinum ya ye baasi wo mo nnei no won so hwe na de no kro wo mo kan che Ghana fo na mo nkoka nsem ye no kre 3 days Iran ne Israel fonto kwano edi sunsanso abagana yan oye no so a monka ne kro wo che Ghana fo ne yenso yakọ enim no yente nyoma bi ase na the usual politics ne de embo my Ghana enchichiriye ni Mpuntuo ene ne nkanko me da ase me ni Okyeremaba AS Enchill the radio PRO sometime 1 minutes past the hour 4 na maintenance na me ne Dr. Nkrumah from Pescare edi enkom because me catch no say nkoma ye die emu wo de pan so obi wo agigi na sum say sabe mines for air blasting no all because ne ho mfa no misrawo ebedi nkomo na wo so tumi nya wo chefa e wo dwumedie so my text message and WhatsApp emfa 0248 071174 0248 071174 yen social media handles no ya active ko na yen ni komeda CP mitwamu abesisia. Na enubrai mene Doc Nkrumah na Doc mene no manso mene no blues ne kra enana me ko ne de me ho ye so wan won say sia me tumi tutu me nsa tutu me na me ho ye but Doc okay okay me mfa ebia mene no e wa adamfa nti me fa na mfa no ho na me de yaye yi esa me aso me tumi tu anamon na me kwaji me duro cause ho no nduro no ba yetumi ma obi ni ade nkakra nkra na ya eni bi na person ko ye ma me na Doc oba on fa mba. Doc, good evening.
Good evening.
Boko die.
Nyame adum na so e.
Nyame adum de be no de medun baba.
Oh, drone die. Ya prepare so dada. De hia na so baba.
Baba ho. Be sia de me ho ye. Nyame adum sia de me ho ye. Because last week de na nye but na me pese me microphone se me ho nye.
Okay.
But sia de nyame adum ba ho ya. mo fidie papa panso
no cray
ada mintina mo share da mam suspension fidie na na say fidie mo di treat obia
fidie ye di treat obia
wow
tie ne ye kan say agese wamba obanko ade fidie obia they also pass it through no we will allow you to go through it so that you say Arabia isi wo ho no ye be hu ne ye nkwan papa so a ye betimi afa ye de bebo na ye tu yare ase ama tie fidie ni de Ghana funti ene Accra ni nyina bae sine be hu yare kro na ye hu edry betimi de ama tie no ho so asem no
okay and me bed man a woman be can say when we send the Monday so baha
okay
na say me said am two question the man
okay
say ambassador he is ever prepared there
okay
I say any for diabetes minim
okay
diabetes ya de no kwafo ha wo mo pa wo penchire mu me nti pesca diabetes nkomo
all right yamfa nchiama etiefo afin so no me de nchia stronko ema papa bia wawo a otimi hwe ne ba happy Father's Day to all fathers say yeka say diabetes a na yeka esichire yare ana say enye esichire ne mum na ebusu wo fence ni pedua ne mu ana say enye esichire na wedi a ema wonya esichire yare no
okay
na ye hwe ni pedua na ye wo ni pedua na kwa bia fe ne say pancreas
okay
pancreas no n'adwuma ne say on secrete insulin na aduane a wodi ne digestive na that through digestion wodi banku wodi fufuo aduane ne do stomach ne ma enyenyam ehwie no edane from aduane no eko emu nketenkete emra liver no enu kidney no asone so ne a separate papa no akoni pedue mu ne de bone no ebiafa wajanan mu ena odwunsom no pancreas no secrete a separate glucose na ewo aduane nem no yefese sugar no na eno no ewura oni pedue mu na eno se ekọ moja ne mu te eye bloodstream mu good to eye some separation a separate by say sugar no escape ekọ fenisen moja ne ma eno na wo de mfidie test a ehu se sugar ne bi akọ onipe omoja ne mu na eno na ba ade hu nsunsuanso bone ebre yeni nipadua no na ye were different types of diabetes ye were diabetes type 1 ewo ho ye were type 2 ewo ho no mo ene ye were gestational diabetes type 1 diabetes type 2 diabetes ene were gestational the type 1 ye omo de bia no omo de empane ewo omo like insulin eno ewo omo ho no ene type 2 no so ye omo num ndura hodo na it stabilize sugar level in the blood and a gestational diabetes your ma omo for yefunu mma omo for yefuna omo yefuru fam no omo enya diabetes but a man omo for yefun dende eno no edu time omo wo wi a sugar no etimi etiba from normal adentina oba nyama otimi nya diabetes because some of the vital organs no akola no ene maame no ene eche ana say nnuane ahodo no body no ema akora ne bi maame no so fa bi basa na the pressure eba some of the organs eno ntina ya sugar no timi the ebasa basa akora no nya separate from ne maame ho a sugar no is stable because of say maame no nko ana nipadua no eye ne hu adwuma na ebede na obi aka say menya diabetes eno ne ya mra ye wo diabetes level of 4.5 to 7.5 so say between 4.5 to 7.5 oko check sugar na ye between 4.5 to 7. That means 4.5 5 5.5 6 6.5 eba be do 7.5 ye ne can say a normal range and as a normal level but extra 7.5 no eko 8 9 10 kwadia uko hospital bia ye be classify you said o fancy sugar level kosoro ente no na wo say ye hwe ne ye say kosoro aya the problem ebrayen say eba from 3.5 to so a eno say dangerous because of say body no ehia glucose e de ye nipadua na hu adwuma emra wo ndidi ye say glucose no so cost from so dia eno so betuma ho apopo e betima mo watwa ahwe ama wo so ye de we free mu enti sugar no ye nipadua ma eye but say ekoye mogam dia eno no ekofa a lot of crisis ebrayen enti pairs knowledge natural health care ti ebia na wutiem na say diabetes da ano na wo se wo tie mi na wo so timi abon ho ban ye wo didi ye wo num de wo hu de wudi the make na say is what you are eating is also eating you de wudi na gana na wudi no sa edwane na asan so edi unipedua na ano na wo so bia e de tunitrim. So let's see about the causes. There the thing may diabetes. The American say the first thing is hereditary.
Okay.
Family history. Ebi o maame echi o papa ebusuam omo diabetes a emma ya ba wo so na 5 luckily say ba ko betimi inherit from the mother or from the father. And only idea back. Number 2, a lifestyle. A cast lifestyle. You need the to send. Ya setena mu te sen je na ero ya num je na ye di end product of it no e ba kosiden anadwo be ye e bia 10 na if no odi fufuo anas odi banku ano no echi no e bia wapie akoto pizza ano odi coke aka ho wawe instead of saying ko betna se amanka adigest no oye ya na oda eno so timi ekofa sugar and say diabetes no etimi bra ye ni peduem ade e kan say obesity overweight obia osum bebrebe no ono so timi etimi nya develop diabetes because of said enwoma owo se ebeni cholesterol ewo ni pedue no entimi emba so sa enwane a wodi owo senka etimi enane ye no because of exercise na emba ntino ono so timi develop diabetes. The diabetes there akola krompa ya wo no ye frum no o ma me adua ni diem kura wo ye frum no obe ba wo no etimi kasa akora no ye wo na ni sugar ye e wo soro ti ye mananda hospital ye stabilize nyoma man nko fuma se na yi ne maame no ana wodi diem so no ano so bitimo diabetes ensan hodo ensan ya frafra ano so timi ewiki or pancreas no ano so timi aya number 1 enama hodo moja nama hodo aya yewe yan didi ye ano so timi emma would die or verse with sugar etimi ekosro. So these are the causes of it. And this obenya sugar kramkapa then e be hu say we ye symptoms and as a sign a trace menya sugar. Number 1, the symptoms is amna wa check sugar na atra 7.5 echo ano ye wanting ana nipa no eba ne sana o didn't 10 and so onye keseda. Number 2, osanso num inso 10 de bia inso den inskom de no onum suo no na osanso edwonso ti inso ni come baggage in baggage out to me dem num suo doctor me dem num suo enya sanete enti inso na hodo a onum no etimi emma fence odonso 10 to boma anajo ti betima jonso be bia 10 times ana say 7 ansa na ade achen ana ade ba kon so a ewo no say diabetes ewo so a ekuro tu a enwuntem ekuro etua ewuntem ana ya ka say diabetic sore ana say diabetes sore no ekuro ade tiu na ho na say fence won hwe ni ya na ye kotwa wonan ana say be ekuro beto no na ebeda ho saa enti ano na o say ums ekuro ya etom na ho die ntina ewuntem tiri na so do ni be kire peske die di ho biem eno say ade a eba no emma ane emmema side the difference say ma wo jonso se bema no na ewiki o prostate no na emma o prostate na ho odin ekofom na emma o mema sem ekofom.
Okay.
Eba no emma no so a the moment a sugar no ebehura koso no oyo oba panyini de na nke no wasankonya ode pua anase white but de bia no na say ye de ekeka no because the moment a sugar no ebekosro no ewo mojem no baby a environment ayo oba no ebetimi aba eho be ye ne de eye se na ase so na ase no there are a lot of fungi and I say anything microorganisms me for ye ne hu omo develop oba krase nto ye pengina Johnson eba ntentem no na senso ene afo ti ano ya ade a sugar both male and females no aya ye tan ehu enti ade ba ko aye ha adwen a symptoms said eye retinopathy obos neni no de bia na neni ye den eye ne ya neni o hwa ade a wo hu ni ye o hwa ade a ewo kira onhu ni nyina is at offense sugar no hu sunsaso na eye ne sa no ana obo so eba ne sa otia fom a na ne fom tia no eye ne memremre akase fom bi e wona na ase de bia no ne honam etwetwe no de bia no honam ye ne ya sugar enso etimi emma o nerves no ayemre so yare baako a wo wiase a me as a doctor ma practice for 15 good years misro pan sugar diabetes diabetes enti emma ho ntowo da bia no yare
okay
enti mesre obi say bia wo tiem na say o maame bi o papa bi onua bi ewo sugar wonya ntobo asema no montenase monfa no nko baby a je say pesca vitamins and minerals ewo yendroma etimi kutia diabetes and say kumitimi kutia yare bebre na make na make say nwa no anya diabetes nko na yehwe e say omo BP high blood pressure omo pa awo omo so a emma omo ewo infections ene mema mo infections say syphilis gonorrhea chlamydia wodi woni ewura pesca ye betimi aboa sisi yare ahodo say last time ka waist pain dompemu kasemu yare ni na asefo ni ekre pesca anti pesca de ye won krabata bebre e wo Ghana hamsi Ghana Accra obenye bo La Paz na Mecha Junction obehu pesca e wo hono wodi woni atrem e wo Kumasi so ye wo Bantama Jiran about Madela Danachi obehu pesca e wo hono ana omo sunyane so enko sunyane rice ye ni total filling station no e di hwenim e wo Ghana hamse sunyane ana afenso no sehwe so ye Western North so no ye wo Mpumem ye ni Pentecost Church no e di hwenu bia VIP station wona ana akọ baby no so a run about kese baby sehwe marura bang hono obehu pesca e wo hono mo ana okọ takwa so takwa ya nezere bang ni edi hwenim Roman stores pesca e wo hono mo ana Takoradi ha sense no ye wo Anaje Queen of Peace ya ne Gwal filling station edi hwenim oba opese wonya hips bra pesca oba o breast esua opese o breast no emu yedu wo ha wona ma wo sa wo shatade ana ayefe kama for woni ewura pesca omo so a mema omo mema sam enye omo bema na shrinke omo bema no ayeketwa for woni ekre pesca
okay me enje number no
number is 0557 73 85 55 and I said 0268 47 76 60 and I 0555 09 22 91 make comments near doctors until your PA and I said we ye herbal doctor enye nkwanche ni bia obi a ko school certificate because no food and raspberry for no omo ye wenti wo ye herbal doctor e say alternative practitioner ye hia sankofo we say ye so ne mba ye adwuma because pesca afi bia ne na bosumi bia emutre ntina ye pe sankofo e no ma ye adwuma ti say bia wo pe adwuma na bia wo ye health worker enkwande a obetima afro 0557 73 85 55 and I said 0555 09 22 91 Tisa mekasa pesca ni age say quality health madam ase
yes yeah that's Dr. Enkroma from Pesca and you know 80 Enkroma we 2-in-1 ipatwa pom de hu yan and we chin so no we health worker okta diploma mbra hu no bi ambra all right it's okay na yahwe na yetumi ama adwuma na wetumi aye ntino ye beda say for ende enkomobo a yedi ye fa no diabetes Nigeria for diabetes but ne na kanfua no yesi enkomom na yetumi eti oman Ghana ho enkomo mesra mo medi kan kasa ye no oman no enkomo ne yedi yenye politics as usual na nkrofo binom wono toto ehwia egu nkrofo egare mu no enye no bi ne ye di enkomo aba no ehwo no kre ene yetumi akade akere wo enti 0248 071174 0248 yen WhatsApp message ene o text line a obetumi ede o messages na dia faso Yora Isaac Agent Donko ni dino yamede na dodo na frano Ibu where the communications director for the good people of Sekeni constituency NPP Amanyoko no edemo. Ibu, good evening.
Good evening.
Bokowa.
Oh, what's the usuban?
Most many Misubanyi.
Many Musu yende.
Yes. Ibi abe fine.
Many more ya so de. Minim de Usubani.
Very, very, very kama pa. Na adi mayenya. Adi. Nchunga.
Nchumra na mo bia na.
Na bia no dem sam ka che onye yi. Onye ono ne edi ya adi no. No ye ya. Edi ma be na egbu yimi.
We are we can answer more back door because me me the bo do.
Tell me nkan him adi.
Enya.
Yeah.
Azi su yazi. Na me dey bia mo a.
Sa
de MC afu.
Mate, we push am. Yes, so constituency boko.
Oh, constituency the many topic I dey start na mo hwe ha mo for na.
And I be say me cheer from constituency tano your topic is
Oh, constituency the boko. Che me would actual flood the same rainfall ibu.
Oh yeah, flood in the bed don't come up.
Nti SNW.
Yeah, I made start. The majam say mo fa flood videos ni be in Google gusumay na munyi sound ni free sumay na ya ni unia endi enkomo. Na
constituency the boko say kuni. Nche last year na lawyer Andrew your pamesa na your MP say kuni.
Yeah.
People are attributing flood osi another nyama kure bia oyo sisi wo constituency num there oye hen empia o se kune na ama flood no osisi and wankasa wo yanko obi
okay
kaya video we saman okagina sunum ye video lecture gan fu nyina there oye sekuni flood no sisi wo no oye ababona woto wode ma hen MP lawyer Andrew ya pemesa ntina flood no osisi wo no
okay
na nda de no si no osin previous years nyam wesi nda dancer rather ma send the video no
me the MCR
as in previous ones no sininya
okay
na so ma esaman fonde wol bi sanye dey manya mo baka fu wol bi sanye dey ana lawyer blay ama maka lawyer pam wrong blay ama honorable wada na
okay
and some wol bi sanye no because we're here when they politicize a natural occurrence and you be someone there and then people what to man what because it's a ekwe esame ne kwase na eyinyamo beka mu ya when one what's what can send do what feel there akohwisam na ye di cha one there is a man below sea level
yeah
hwe economy below sea level ononya esame no kotin we have some towns in the world that I think America, we have check on one of the states. I put a message about Chrome Hall because say I put a ma. Na say unsunusa ofi bakado biu kwekuma adiembra ni na wa channel no to keten kra nsu no wa channel to wo friend den isaman obogu punum na ikro so below sea level na nsu so lo to nti apo ya mape odo obokro num obokro num a amaso no besi isuya
yeah
so until there yen nana no na yen nkan so hu 1970s was I said a resettlement and I had another more people giving background there. They started doing the resettlement as far back as 1970s one young quick estate as so then other nkofu so hu there are assassin the one the ho na binu so be redevelopment so everyone otu nkofu ho
yeah
one young quick estate as so ho ena assassin the one so binu be so redevelopment e odo ono onye ne besi me edri
okay me ba cho video da edi nkan mo bo no mo san fantasy be ma me na eno no ye presby quarters Takoradi presby quarters wonne mo ade fa wona ahenu no ni e Costamic bank for eho no enti presby quarters ne be bia I think say taxi rank bi o eno ye fa taxi rank
Zenet area ho
yeah yeah Zenet o Aye, baby, taxis no load call. Beach road taxi station.
Beach road,
in your beach road. Beach road taxi station. Entire quarters name, yes, Presby quarters was side neither call. A year better Methodist one area more no.
Presby one.
Yes, one. Presby quarters ni money.
Anna, Ochawa.
Yeah.
Devoid of the political biconcublence. In association, so they a boy and we are. It be the insult to the man no ball or do ball. Orugu got him. No ball Orugu got him. Abanada Roma. Oh yeah, abandoned our Abasenko. MPP Aban. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. No come. Was a drip equipment was Abba. Machines in Otunya Bibia. And Chabasha. Oh yeah, a man wrote to full. True STM was at the Woti. It's a man demon Puya Binuma. What their campaign there, Sekune MP no litim. Previously, ne MP dead or no common fund every year. A bus assemblyman or Babakacho would it gatis in him. By Abana Abua or the back hole. Na other Yamanyama Bobutum Wadaye. Abanda down. And see more the STM is other way dredging Kakanka or Munya Tone MP Papa about little go to Musulin Fame. What happened? And the dancer. You're about to transfer young with the raid we got him near now CNJ. Yeah. And now, your city authorities and also works department, an engineer or an engineer Ben. Your best friend there. Now, any construction be our book of Yara. Another one of us then waterways. Other Yashanina. Accra, I saw a friend then. Was it the mayor?
Yes, mayor no
and the regional minister.
Yeah.
There was something that but actually one was baby flood prone area.
Yeah.
There was a 1 year I want to use the term well. So waterlogged there. But 1 year what's Ramsey side? I've forgotten the exact site. Unsuno hotel.
Yeah.
Baby today poly bridge no.
Yes.
And we mad the way we just want to castle. I want to slow fee for by one of it.
I want you rat.
I want your rat. Son, why diets no can crack, could you cry out Kupunum? Yeah. Ewa. And so what they know because they don't want, and I was out of water turner. Now blocking sooner. And soon will come back to one of what's new sites in other places. Okay. And see, actually, other places are the means of Mississippi. Now, yeah. Normally, waterways, and then see waterways come. Na yan gatas a ochok so aka all right and na gatas no so obi o susa gatas no obi o sizes na Takoradi township ya kazampa yan gatas no osusa yeah make a reconstruction. I know it will cost a lot but the bia obase hazi never starting ka cry reconstruction no o ma yan hwe na yan tina o onye da what discover ba I try that what this cover best me and I day in a been over form groups fake groups what I can use canon. Now what about the miscanon for what the year drainage system and what we be. I tell some best me. Oh my brother, Mama voice is nibi.
About some best me.
I just tell me what the fake names what did you a Bloomberg discover what the sponsor climate change you know.
Sir.
Oh Mwaya de jam was Sekulempo allegedly, and this final there, Sekule Impinane Piano, Wakashe de water trading. Because, and I can attest to it. And do you know the reason why? The names that they brought, Kwekuma Kote, they brought two names. Kwekuma, Margin Assemblyman Hoda. Waka Impayun for another youth Impayun for Okroma. I'm one of them. Okay. At the youth group, be a new one set of Jessida, and I want football that through Andrew, a Japanese honorable. And I know all the youth groups in Kwekuma. I know all the youth groups in Secondary constituency. They provided about 16 or 15 youth groups. And I can tell you that about 99% of the youth groups are fake youth groups.
Come on, existing?
Yes.
Wow.
And I don't know what the internal audit at the STMA is doing. Yeah, well, internal auditors were STMA. What are they doing? They have to scrutinize this. We need money to expand gutters here. Well, and you score the money. $2,500, $3,000. what's what the tree planting and one can. And match the Takoradi for so starting complaining there. No, in the youth groups now, what they custom from New Takoradi, I don't know. I am a constituency a youth organizer, I don't know what you can. But secondly, the crowd groups and those different fake groups. If you ladies know, can you check in me? My friend been more work and I can attest to it today. What's the second to know where MP office and also one on Kaji Uncle representative groups no. And security Moano, it ranges from $2,000 to $5,000. Look at the situation that you're finding yourself in within this 1 week in terms of flooding. Nese, Yenya partners, Bloomberg, Moses Kebiaba to do something. And even tree planting at our places, Scrampo, and maybe prevent flooding as a. And you did India.
Yes.
Pete ma.
Say hono enye bare land.
Yes.
Like effect in your down massive. Yeah. Because in the end budget do na.
Yes.
As in Saniaba from enye and hit ground no direct.
Yes.
It's true.
And this are the enyama ibilum when ya the foresight warrior. Ya the short-sightedness. Ya da ko form groups. Allegedly was the second MP no any aid no. Na ne secretary no crampo wa test mbone recording wo mo phone do.
Okay, but James the video be send them wa mo hwema me na I don't know why you were accusing video I think it's obey and a video mu na wo ka say or can send be in opposition say
able to say if the MCR can play
because be say me clarify no mase na be you be nkoye say wabo be di several wabra yambo video no ntino MCR ready am mfa nto so mam ne yentie emu nsem na flooding the then you politicize flooding. How? Government here said say bo video na say no kra na nkomoni hu bebi bedi nkomo na e de afa. Ti ba me nkonko hwe sa video no na entie mu nsem mbra brante na obehu no mu no. Sinanimu bade a me ba ye the PA for Yura ama Nyamikeble MP for second day.
Everyone wants to waffle at an awful. This is serious. We should have pragmatic measures to solve some of these problems. You must see it as funny, you must see it as joke, but this is very serious. This is very serious. And when you do Maybe said there. Why a done now? Maybe said why a done now? About the way pay. You know about the blind son of watching. What's the young child? It's a moment I had a big grab of watch out about. You see, also, remember from a water, I've been a while channel. Oh, for 1 year. My father got benefit, but I want to benefit. That's what is happening. It's a man right in secondary constituency. Secondary constituency. But like a secondary brother Madi. Every time a secondary brother Madi. The Madi. It's very shameful. It's just as I saw. In Basu, find me your phone. You find your phone share. The Madi. At this current age, this current state, we are experiencing this in secondary. Manuel. I said, I want to man. They be out to my mesa. Every mesa I don't die. They be out to my mesa. They be out to our bed in my mesa. They be out to our bed in my mesa. They say, they be out to our bed in my mesa and say,
so this is and this is how it is flooded.
Voice now what you know for General Obey. Vitamin so you paint no minimum pa and currently video na buy na dan channel 2025 and no June so ye to ye into ma compare 2024 year mesa pencil in so ye say yifa is amanfo a na Obey eka sense wara na de biara to ma mesa is 2025 year to ma ne candidate no yenim de esie e de na sisi a
ekrom wo mase nso oto ne dansa no
to be 101.3
above knee level obrukotodwe
okay
enti na mpada mu hu de yeto ma amablei na sabio ebinom le kade ne nchihye bi oye no anade bebi mo fefe no amansu no wa say yenyama damana yenso yenkan dama so say as a damenyeme your politics it comes back to haunt you because looking at the flood issues I don't see depending on the volumes are above foam unless what to above mesa internet there be our one fear flood no ana na what to above me bleama what to above man insuntoya
minim se ne si we second man call Takoradi na monitor a video second one no the same is sama ho na
esama nyamo beka ehona
okay
ebon
and why should you politicize flooding I mean tell you
America there it shows how myopic people are
okay
ewa enya sabio pia odiwachi dey say na la sabio wole nyima ebon there dem semia na obakaka just to win people one na yebaka we got sabio over for nsembi another nsembi to na so easy no
okay
ebon there
ehoni ana
enya
ekwan no so enya second year sama
onyi
second year sama
enya onyi the same
and ready ye
and the day
oh yes say 2024 dey
oh so ne dey ni
and dey dey
and dey ni
so okra dey bro 2024 dey no
I catch out what traba mama blue
ya zemo
what traba mama blue dey drip machine ke gina order o only tigatem lawyer I mess an abodo tigatem tin a flood for one onyi
how you kwase mama check level bi open
e park no do
enyo e kwase park
e saman park no
e saman mu ma
enyo park no din
anu afrade da me
afrade assemblyman poni fe flade amakomensa
ana amakoda so assemblyman wa
enyo na third term no
me tell was over 20 na me fi dey bi
no a strong man
okay
na third term no
okay
I want to flade
okay
I want to flade
all right
so tells us that we need not to politicize these things because when it comes to the natural occurrence why there may be a tidal wave another volcano be is say president and mayor and ab covid be na there to that say another covid bagana
okay
you can't and see it's a clear warning and caution to everybody there next time so people want to our man there oba Takoradi flooding na obohwemu eje ya sino ekohwini
okay
because he can control the volumes obefisu abo form nso a obefisu abo form no be determine there ekro no be flood and non flood
very well
looking at the hours nsu to no enwa ibo otum to 3 hours oto yehu flood no be bia ibo otum just 1 hour oto yehu flood but ibo oto 10 hours 11 hours them chunk of nsu na wa aba no in onko gwen
okay Mate ebu me fa flood issue fancy na bacho me twa mo aba videos mo fa bebere ngusu mame videos ndi bebere wo ho na ye fentu ye hofo ayi as ye head ye kura mpo no betumi dia tototo so any other places yetumi ekọ capture ye ba man fa credit ni bi so fa ma baba adam ye social media influencer oyo bi on so e won site what turn ho pa social media entonia esem treatment ye na ye bie ne videos so ka ho ye so ye dia ye kwa abonti so kotwan so keka ka ho ne ade ande baja me twa mo tifa videos ni bi fa ja me kwan na baby you the beat too much it's my make I see your info really get I'm losing your touch if I trust me I never ever say you bye bye never ever leave you single anytime I did by your side you make me feel so simple but baby simple you make me simple you treat me right my make I see your info simple but baby simple you make me simple.
Baby and 1 year waterlogged area in Utah you back at all stones and san when you can wa kokoko in various destination
okay
obesi dan odisi wo nti area ho no when they do traffic no opposite day stores will stores don't function papa because of flood.
Okay mate mera say and ye tu ya hofo e wo asuyirem ne ya so ya etumi de asuyire ba no ye ntwe ho femfere ho na no Saturday ka mehwima me bisum just that no ya abre one team forget no me pia na mba ne se da ma me wakotu ball egu nsu no lokwanim ball abaye bottom yensa ene se ohwie gu mu me kwa check ne dem won ma me boma wembie just that me hu se ma me ne abre we bi no hye ho ena me forget ye mu me enjai sa na zoom onye lion zoom onye lion e adwuma no ende kom contract na ende se o be renew bi ti we ye tire ye maslati yeso ene SD hospital no ase he ya na inti won't me radio ne Western Diamond ukwe ni ma ye de wo high land and high level we mo low land for na afrade sa no na hospital as nsoto bi ekon na mote wo sa na de bia mote wo sa na mote wo montumi relocate because aha no a storm drain ana dan ye CDS so ana gata ne yanke tuwa bi e de afa dan no enchen na
okay so hospital itself no
yes
storm drain da say
storm drain dan enchen I mean e dan no mu say yes na chi no storm drain no e fa na so na chi but dan nanim no de o fa na enchen kakra no ko to e dan no ase o baby it is storm drain pa na e de dan ye desi so ani aye gata ne ketuwa bi e no nsuo no to a volume na e say because of e dan no agye dodo intentumi nko na afi abo abaka akwanim
no chere de bia hospital no flood
they are aware as the hospital was you are aware so mo de bia ho flood it no obi yare na so da ho a na se ba ni se na o matentem wo mo de o maforo so sa na mate se e fa o mo na de o maforo so mo ntumi enye bibi mfa ho e won kwa ne bia wo gi store e ye hospital da be yi ana ade bo a mo menja na me fa me patient mba na sa se mo ntuno ene ka me siumu. Yes, natural occurrence, but because we are not being a.
So the onus lies on any paying for the city authority.
If you come a police park, if you come a police park,
I know why don't swimming pool.
I don't swimming pool. If you come a police park, why don't swimming pool? I know go. If you come a police park, a swimming pool.
So I don't know on your end there no starting.
Okay.
So we cannot blame any. Political head, and now they able blame or friend then city authorities or CCR. Maybe one predecessors, and I'm paying for be a wabakono. Now why Shaheim was CCC baby. Now engineer Wabi Ben. I would know what to my iPhone. So new permits was mobile. Then they have to go and check. I swear, Mama you feel reluctant in doing certain things. If you want to give someone permit. Another, them better than inspectors now around no. Or say the way proactive kakra. Or you na yes, you been more they are cash runs, you been more they are on contract base. In some most some more multi. But ni na no so dey nya. Okay, see be obaka won ubutu why proactive kakra when it comes to them because and pen pina been no complain oba no abejiska wada onko.
Nice one. Okay.
But so do them so I dem a dey be a chine bi e be kare wa be more to no nko but enyim be mo water na asasa mo bi obo direct you no wa wufi.
Yeah.
Nti to say na water trust there. Yen painful so the various assemblies no being ECMA or STMA. Let's be proactive. Yes, yenyim da nyima bi wo one time no start e. If we about to the water na asasa na mo bi there wa ye hu pepes. Nti ahwe but new ones no rubber system no. We may put some mechanism in place.
Right.
Ever we need to do some checks before because some hydrant. Chrome happy wa.
This is Tracy no.
What's this one?
Yeah.
Uncle Oye, Ada Yenyum Doye as a bobo Aminawo. Because emergency can come at any time.
Alright.
Yeah. And see, when you at least didn't put the fire service from Bobo here.
Yeah, wakati no.
But Nina 1 year.
Okay.
1 year and see what to task there said, Damanyamano. Say yes, I'm making like a car. I won't want you now. Then they be able to complain, they will complain.
But I say, maybe I for me call and I know Friday. The Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Yera Godfred, Dominic Akurutinga Yene, and I know press conference where ISD, Information Service Department or and crime. Na enyoma hodo e course so bacho video ne de ye fan twetwa for now e bre no ko na ma me artworks no ebi bacho yenko so yewra Dominic Akrotinga Ayene, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. And I know why in some trophy Shemua, Walkasafa, the NSS, formerly by name NSC, and now the pencil to me Emma Mukomuni as authority. In the NSC, one more scandal be HM say one more abo may eka wakambisho na sika yan say NSC for a binom nimpa some 12 people be one to me a conspire no Asia a free yes secretariat and a scheme in the mono 548 million Ghana cedis. So Ghana lost over 548 million Ghana cedis through criminal enterprise operating at the National Service Authority. Dominic Akrotinga Ayene, Attorney General. But the next one. Now, Osai Kasafa, Yenia bag gift you or remains and nukunu. One so omukom tribo mua. Almost say one more a day NSS for by year 9,934. Ghost names BD Edekoye Ekosia wa Edeche Bosnia 30.6 million Ghana cedis free AD Bank. Was Attorney General to charge gift to our remains husband, Peter Mensah, and 8 other NSS vendors over their alleged role in the ghost name scandal. Yanko. Then the last one was say give to our remains use NSS allowances as collateral to secure a 30 million Ghana cedis loan from AD Bank. Dominic Akrotinga Ayene and A plus was say A plus new nimfa NSS scandal no biano obe hot in the pa so or cooperating with investigations yeah no so I'm cooperated yeah or then because we no on A plus watching. So the breakdown of ghost names scandal no NSS into 2018-2019 scar year 2019-2020 2020-2021 2022-2023 then 2023-2024 service year 6 years. You say over 548 million Ghana cedis and a ghost name sa sika ye gi your bra ebinuma nya adwuma e NSS a you say give to worry mensa no mastermind dey biribia aya someone abasa no kura wo mu no court no na be kire ebu yani komo
Ajaba our friend then Dominic Ayene I was a sport commentator
adai
oh I was a sports commentator. I a nice man so. Actually, it's I'm the mobile school Senadi.
Oh, okay, well, law school.
Oh, law school.
Okay.
Actually, it's a watch one as our law school. I don't know what impact on and another other to conform I didn't kroma. Only if a crabbo tum or subjects in itself for public way they call them. Hey, Papa no. Oye bi okitazi bi pa na the pedigree wo kroma aye pedigree kakraba one man this fool one ball them no I in the photo
okay
I in the photo I don't know oye jandam settings ni bia is that wo kroma ha e why when the yoku akora arrest bi dam tell me na asem bi esi no mpra asem ba fly be na cafe one assembly on put assembly fly. If you cast your mind back, it started with vice president. Okay, so no about okay for 20 billion jets. No one put be better some no was other way arrest.
Okay.
One a padia also cowboy cho offended.
Oh yeah.
Most a cowboy cho we.
Man a cowboy cho.
Ebe ma
your friend and this man. Your friend and
Japa, Richard Japa. Emane, asam no be Richard Japa ko redo bi ni fie na. Asam no order what to nchan. Nti abosha em de vice president, what kada woni ska order nurses. Mo call off striking na. No the 20 billion. What I come vice president mo or that for private jet abagana. Actually you can ho asem bia because of them interjections. Now, actually you can galamsi asem okroma ha. Yeah, pause.
Yeah.
And the galamse look do. Minister na no krom to galamse.
Yeah.
Because jandam na sentence no. Let's sway Ghanaians minds. Okay, inti ever gift your wire mbotu. And ever NSS mbotu. No bia wo de MPP fu binom serve o disk. Ami matina he. Dey bia makade we should not condone evil.
Yeah.
Or corruption. Any corrupt activities are okodo during our tenure. When tray biara abano so da ohwehwem na so da sika bi wo wagye magana for oye na yinska wanje mayen onye ban But why if we sit a ho? No, but no, Attorney General press conference
Friday.
No, on friend Eduboy in issue.
Okay, last month or two. Yeah.
Yes, 2 months or 3 months ago.
And 2 months.
Yes. No, catch hand there. The following month, first week or the NSS scandal no court and auntie. Auntie and auntie.
Oh, yeah, me tell you.
And see, why is it that Bosomas room may I enter new month? I'm fast some non court. Now I say be you know also all rant. I go with you as a sport commentator. Then no go with you what timing because I'm your minimum Dr. Dominic Ayeni no. Onye obia obegina ho ayedam certainty adeoli. On one solid man. And see oyem hu there. One man this for using more what they dem nyame. Na ehun there. Monu kodo we NSS nyina no. Hey, edubu ahen aba sam no anka fa no. Aba sam anka National Signal Bureau bossy. Aba sam anka fa no. Odu baby no pone ehun na sha committee bi of parliament a NDC fo keka ho a.
Yeah.
Wona na wanse na ho na waje.
Yeah.
Odu baby na allegedly. President Mama ni aid.
Needs.
Can't say what you see. I want to what a fee. Actually, welcome on Anu Tumba. No, that's on no de coupe quarter. Welcome, Watson. When you can say, Mr. Okyeremaba, we both ready. Okyeremaba won't to be no Michael Hany. Michael Moyo no so computers no care no so, or the calculator. One of the banks you in each here. Not the Kajabosa. Instead of the actual computer, you man on Pono. No banks no why then. We be sees computer no ye be yejuma. Instead of Chamabon police station and other courts. Now I'm say the reason why advert score behind Nala, young wines in poem.
Want to be 101.3.
I'm say the reason why yes can't prepaid.
Okay.
For about 2 weeks. But in advert.
Okay.
Or they can free prepaid. Anyone know to know court?
Yeah.
So, Abadi, no one man, Anna Dominica in Trando. Now, all your sports commentary and Sana or that some court. You are painting people black in the eyes of people as if them will be a disca. Montemukara Impan way disca and own disca. And Brandon Robert said that Impan way disca, Anna. And saying you don't come down, what is stopping you? Hey, Nancy Walker Kenya, why prejudicial? And there, as some name for Hokoto. But I bet press conference, Mobia there, you discuss is scheduled this year, oftenism. And you don't have any empirical evidence to buttress it. Unless the competent court of jurisdiction and the evidence and all you tumde, yes. As a man debating in an defense and also filing in or no quarter ampa, it's can be a finance. And now there. You are basing your argument on only the first batch opposed to one. Tell you that NSS opposed to 3 batches. Only the first batch opposed to 1 year there. The mainstream being the university of polytechnics now, I don't know. Opposed to one, I think September. Opposed to one. Woko. Nurses, you know where national service are. Teachers, your national service.
Okay.
School of hygiene, where national service. But they are not part of the mainstream. Until we took what the budgets now, what our budget, what our the mainstream is car. We're here in baby 2 million Ghana cedis to pay them for a year. But on them subsequent payments in order for the other connection the teacher no, maybe some come main budgets no we are working there or friend then the supplementary budgets or no such man. How will you know? And so I mean I also a attorney general SOB and I then send me ati na why the work I show. And after attorney general press conferences be last time or your grandpa. Even he was dwelling on what Calvin Taylor said on TV. No, a whole attorney general. Honestly, I am your one because he's a nice gentleman. Men this for use in them no. No konye the man and can us then na azan from court. Ebebe gina begum na aka wasam na ebuo before another akade skebi wa afa bi no once ase. Wa bra court bi aranka diska afa bi once ade. And the court and there the man here mama ka asem chow. Damusi say ya look at there. What they allowance na maybe what the kaya what the kaya collateral for. Oh, them on ya benejuma bida. Yawo abandoned institutions be here. This are how what they generate IGF.
Okay.
Measures what they generate IGF for abandoned institution. If you know where no, if say it's true that, let me tell you one thing. Have you asked yourself? You see where you have a time the election
December 7th.
Can be sir temporary staffs not found the way to on Kawa.
I say 30th of this month.
Yes.
Friday.
Baby, we got a treasury bill for 6 months.
Yeah, this kind of easy.
Yes, never at the budget to call from the parliament for approval.
No, but this kind of man. No, they are quite told treasury bill.
Yes.
No, they are interest on home.
Yes, so
they baby to kind of staff.
Yes, maybe they will generate IGF. Allegedly, I don't know. Maybe
damn now
why
because Sunday be obi susu say a gift your worry means so be oh yeah.
Mercy. For people to get companies to get IGF no. Even more share maybe the bond or
yeah.
Even more share the friend and market no. Maybe friend Mumbo this is TV was well. The company has maybe 2 million Ghana cedis, 3 million Ghana cedis as an idle money sitting down there. Why don't you put it into T-bill? Okay, you do a T-bill for every quarter. So you hear scan every quarter, but you can use back, and then you different, and I am more there, you have to prepaid Nazi.
Okay.
Normally, I was abandon companies, no one friend and I wasn't one. I've forgotten the exact word. Mobilization, no, not mobilization. One is can be for management. Sky wasn't one.
Stipends,
it was stipends, but you were the exact word to
okay.
You use. The miss can buy. She can buy for what about spend the what about to prepaid
and a petty cash.
No petty cash. I remember what about spending the miss canon. So how did they run the office? You come my friend and it's a home doji MP.
Yeah, another pray.
Original parliament kade statutory payment for 6 months. Unquite.
Yeah.
How do you manage those offices? So within the accountants now on our dream. Now I am paying for no. They know how to handle these things. Normally they have some idle money.
Okay.
The idle money no. Why don't you invest? Select. What did they do?
Yeah.
When they get the money, they invest in hotels, buildings. The trans towers, all one can play select for their.
Yeah.
They invest in hotels, buildings, investment, and other stuff. Why? So that I can yield success, interest for them.
Yeah.
No way to use.
Yeah.
Same is applicable to what you are talking about. It could be the NSS. One IGF. How do they get IGF?
Want to generate IGF.
Okay, so if you want to do something at NSS, sikana abanoro de banombe. Okay, you sikebi oba for allowances. Okay, if we delay the allowance for 3 months, you get this amount to manage all the 10 or 16 regional offices.
Okay.
Why don't we do that and help the how do you call it, the system to work?
Yeah.
Sikana so away all the able to amu.
Sure. Nketa asumu pa.
Anamakade amino when you know otumisi.
Nketa asumu.
Osi. And she said, "Ebina gift no more that I don't know. I don't know. I know. I can mention companies. I'm there. The man no why to manage the offices. A book of offices is bo ha. And our friend then was say air conditions. No, was say now say NC a building na our hade. Bakado. What was say air conditions na dey na. But no one to come by. How were they manage to? Were they able to change the air conditions? Maybe through one IGF be another one. Be a wire one cause we create it's kebiama ejumano. So there are so many ways. Government companies what about one. So let me use XCMA as example. XCMA can you ticket to toll and no one can market tickets in. They have money in their system.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's called auditors audit too. And she says can auditors audit. Now say XCMA, scan the whole they don't get any interest on it. But they have other things doing. That's what assembly common funding. 6 months on bay.
Yeah.
Necessary Canada hall. They can invest for 6 months and get huge sums to run the assembly. As no one first can on fan investment.
But when he Nimpanankasane IGF for what generating. I don't feel say mami invest it. But this is the situation as you can hear a dom do bisika. Allegedly, yeah, alleged a dom do bisika say one of my yeduma farmer warmo. But he share timeline now, we are farmer warmo. And you know, says Canadian amount. Yeah, alleged. Yes, he put a memory and phantom. Now, keep 3 months, 4 months. And so, what this best year? Then it means, in a way, you are not also being fair to the work because go for the banana from me. Oh, easy case, you know.
On America Day.
Yeah.
Yes. Mono in the actual in the normal perspective. On your papa.
Yeah.
There will be you might never trend. Now, will you want 2 months 20 or comport then? If you are already so now, the Melamini be a damski. They be also you to Jesus. Or your video or livable food. They be also you to Jesus. You get it?
Yeah.
But my issue is on your papa also you condone.
Okay.
In terms of them, confire you man ever care at the worst kind of care as a for obey yield the success and obey yield the interest. Ama or yeah, but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, now, so if there or your hazard answer there, what are you the mad now? I think on your good.
Okay.
But say a boot to my attention also. No, I boy or yeah, one uncasana. Sikano our warning but we had some Utah they were into a Greek at the NSS department where you are away. And I think the youth employment to said obey crample want through NSS what they the band be come school for NSS okay how were they able to enter into a Greek
and when they able send a work what you address be so I'm not challenging their work it's possible.
NSS regional office OKT was able to create a restaurant one of our regional office in about 80 to 90%. No, where did you all?
Very well.
The miss can work on or IGF.
Yeah.
And to the miss can the back, next can the whole, none of my do that. Or what then?
But the invest will be near there.
These are some business ideas, okay? And let me show you or other uncle for we want to me they say any I'm mentioning be another business sample be. Now dollar ya
10, 11.
You find the 10 cities.
Yeah.
So if you have more Ghana cities, like 1 million Ghana cities, if you have like 1 million Ghana cities, 1 million Ghana cities, no, that's a dollar your 10 cities are, you get $100,000. Now, you get $100,000. Okay, Bloomberg will provide MVCH another web project there.
Yeah.
By December, $15 cities.
Yeah.
So as a business person, you have 1 million cities certain idle. When you go and buy $100,000 Ghana cities, $100,000. By December, how many months? 6 months. Dollar no about 15 cities no. Now 1 million Ghana cities no. 1.5 million. I bet you when I buy Ghana how within so be for 500,000 Ghana cities.
Okay. But if we are time and call the first 7 minutes I can find common I can write if I don't see mama on this.
Now I'm just asking you. So there are so many ways that people invest. So you see the person sitting.
Yeah.
But this case no no into cities, not sending into dollars. No envisage the dollar about 15 cities.
Now say business, but your business but hold the dollar no because can say ebe cost now to me
I'm not buying business.
But in a way bought or minus so bought man from because dollar near pay the circulated chain one what hold you almost a year. I said the
want to be a man grand no more than them. Now what the can I
business with yes but I say can if business so yes you are not being fair to the system. But I say women are saying about hey no. All right, so contemporary say what fruit dia or say contemporary say I know fruit dia manuni kind. Achababa President Mahama, the father of all liars. Achababa clearly President Mahama is leading this country to a ditch. It is only God's intervention will save Ghana. bad leadership of President Mahama will definitely destroy this country. My name is Takoradi watching you from Kumasi, Kote Extension. Onono dieno enie. Good evening, PRO. I am really frightened about Ghana's future due to the recent political development from Richard Nkrofo drugstore. And what they abremie was say Mahama thinks he is faster than we Ghanaians. Either Iran or the Israel war, it wouldn't affect us. So please, Mahama should stop lamenting and focusing on governors. Sister Debbie Bogos no diaba messages in Bible no na tiakemo. Yenya Sister Debbie messages ni ndi nkomo. Now, I was Savannah region. President Mahama kwa thank you to. Na woboso. Na as we boso so na Richard Rocks na we PR Roma Energy Ministry. So I can radio station be say one more postpone the energy sector amendment bill. And one more one city by 2 petrol ne diesel so 20 pesos on gas oil. Now I say no must suspend and also more postpone due to Israel and Iran. One more talk. Now I don't know who na just 3 days you know the way fuel bua a jump no crude bua jump no e betumi aba how my Ghana to know am monitor gains no for now and say baby bia ye be bi me ba chon komo what ya ye ni komo fa ho
acha baba
eh
and the bia kade fuel prices is being determined by some 3 key things. World price na currency or forex no ana oye yan levies the taxes are ordered the fuel. And see actually from Nkoma na time up to 2024 another dan kwa kufado or hand over power e bomu there levies ordered the doing electricity 27 pesos na sa ben bi ba na so within abana odwene yan ho no within 6 months no or the hooping one city bottle that it tells us something. And see, what like a day, one no one of full away for 14 cedis, 99 pesos, what about 12 cedis and change, you know? You day, I know where because when I about now, what do until maybe why magic be no way is and be. No, I'm a fool, no widen. Why before them? And I answer it's a China Sabio, Uncle Pont, Wadum, and they use the other canoe. Young be your fun win for. Oma MPP one. And international for above $70 per barrel. Okay. Almost $83 per barrel. And Udi Ebe Abenimi. Trump Ninyamoli, $1 na kufum. And a 2 so. Fuel price international wako $62 into automatically OMC bia anyu na BDC bia anyu a okekre fuel ba abakada Orton at a higher rate about to damn him inna dey bon ho so brand awo na ye enti awo na ye na say Iran in the Israel wal bokwa of on ben
external shocks
external shock it just no magician
okay
e wo krom ha to me magic assembly you know to me magic kokro Bahama fuel and the price or than overfum and say whether there's a center shock or not on count oh my parama can me science can you know me feel I think Saniti's second law was the first law of motion my bachelor
give me this principle
now give me this law of rotation third law so I'm not coming to the meeting. Yeah. But I'm the second law for every for action and reaction are equal and opposite. And so I would add say by any external forces will be them. But I am relating to this context. What I'm saying is now as any external shock be on phone because I will $1 na ku phone numpo. No ya Trump no any China for one Morocco no I'm don't like I tell you what's in there on phone or you want to get some management you get the full no your international market why ma price no akufom no and this no what they e be to claim full akufom ana so now Iran the Israel kan afon wa because you have mechanism putting in place Our fool and Aku from whether say Iran look, say Israel or Oko, say Tel Aviv in a way, then oh, and I found you Kroma, cover the bay. Maybe I tell some okay. You catch on apart from COVID, post-COVID complications, no. The Black Sea area, that's the Russia-Ukraine war now. All of don't know. On normal fuel, fuel 22 cities.
23.
Yes, 23 cities.
That's true. That is year 17.
17.
Yeah.
You can't come now we open about one city.
Yes, it is state law.
It is state law.
It's a law of motion state that for every action
no
there is
only
an equal and
opposite reaction. Only the law of karma.
Okay.
The second law, only the second law. Second law of motion.
Okay, Martin.
So it tells us that say there's any external force acting otherwise. Yes, if there's any external force acting otherwise, on the normal in the external force no okay. Ono okay na ono otum omafu ano otum ko 23 otum ko 17 cities na nyina we can attest to it ye can wo kroma hada the man in the west ma Russia Ukraine MPP for bibia Russia Ukraine for the ko city Russia Ukraine e can wo kroma but now masi yankopon e wa under you under now Iran di and that's there adno ko so nkakanka if you don't take care na when intervene ma okodo kakra Iran full what about Africa? We go na here. Share the percentage wise full what about Africa? And I know some big companies in Ghana. I take Amandi na nonke kamunya. They are Israeli companies.
Okay.
And so they may affect one because they draw their money from their mother country.
Okay.
Are you aware? Yeah. They draw their money from the mother country. And so what are company? You may be a Mandela no. When Jay, Dama, Takoradi Makasek were hot in a had they were hot because they were getting the money inflows direct from their country.
Well.
And see, a hospital, a lawyer, and the premise and other way in teaching hospital. And they are still working. If you want to.
Yeah.
So, indirectly, this thing will affect us.
Okay.
We told Ghanaians that, Russia-Ukraine war, no ma, fool and no borrow concern. What's the war?
Okay.
Every before. Now, President Mahama saying they protect against.
Yeah.
Na yenya kakra no because of the Iran on Israel war no. Alright na oboko fu no bo no asasa okoso nto ahwe oba affecting right.
Yeah.
Now they are now admitting that the external shocks will affect us.
Yeah.
We are waiting for them to come and tell us that the Israel war and the Iran war no on fu no bo we are waiting for them.
Yeah, then come on, say but some pick course so kakenti we dey so body man wa messa ba wona mabeje o final submission 0248071174 0248071174 me pa che bre no abotie nto ba pa na ye koye nim. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Please try again later.
Hello. Oh, honorable, I'm a if you do. Hello, good evening.
Oh, Unipenia.
Okay, Boko there.
Good evening, Nyanko Pada Roma, Unipenia, and I was well.
Yamia de me, na one Boko.
Taibu. Na Ebreno Contimentia, lawyer and the Samantha, former and Secondina Mencha, a former regional minister, honorable Cobbin Right, Fatima Basi, a senior, a honorable Isaacia Boama. And I incoming national organizer, my honorable Katrina, now I'm fast just from and my incoming national chairman, Bernard Enchill, Yapo, Yankopon Kanaho, the Diawama Aquena, the phone, not special one, and so, very nice. Meaning, I say, if you say, and then for canceling, Mr. Open and Saba, that you should be Swami and Sakan, meaning I also. In the Ebona Mahama, the then candidate, Edmund DC, any former president, and was and I done so. And then some of them will make a sign. And then a captain will make a sign. Send someone to walk up of the Baba was his disciple. There you are, Shababa. Then, what did you say? Or so I am magic. I'm a devil, Abba from why magic ama petro aba from also magic money koswa entra honu sa on koshe etena fonso tia fe de ye kano
Matimiransi overkey. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my good brother.
The institutional. You got me brother Botiame when it to mommy.
My brother.
Yes, sir.
Catch you, Mama said. So Obian Kuma, while the woo. We are to Obian Kuma, one cat of the woo. After the one cat, you want to sign one city. Is it Chrono? Yeah, they did a Chronobian. Oh, yeah. Let's hold it a sheer Kuma. One kind of a boat. Now, I say, I'm not Bio. After the on the Moroka and a dollar and a cotrono and a cotrona, Israel, what Iran. Israel, Iran. My goodness. And that former President Muhammad President Muhammad 2024 you know. When another cat near Tika to my Batabata. Another say, oh, Russia and Ukraine war in track. And they say that the Russian Ukraine for you. President Muhammad said, na Ukraine Russia, or what to Bonuyato. Na. You see, Busan said, Iran. And I say, you don't have to make a to Ghana. Another 2 minutes, I have to do Hazana. What does Ato is forcing the dollar? Never kind. And then this Ato is falling the city.
Zero.
It's falling the city. Father, let's say, I think I usually say, I'm not a class. Let's say, can't what?
Zero medase. Unia, and then the Chenica Crank class communion. Hello, good evening.
My brother to the name.
No, you're Panama Capia Yanko.
My brother, Miss Anyantas are one some would put some Sumba, some Bana and one in Papa or Sonkate. Obaka. Oh, yeah, incoming president for 2028, Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Bon, the eye of the region, honorable copy, in the mere lawyer and to copy the Pamasa. Man at work, one of the schools they said to the honorable Boama, no, yeah, Papa Kodak when he said to training, and I'm director, or he director, he do, he had in Enchill good cut and cotton for his brother. I'm a bloody program, I've just a crew. Papa, and they need to know what to do, eh? 2024, no, 500 Ghana cedis. In the other 900 Ghana cedis. What's your mind? No, Biden. I'm a brave. You don't know.
I know the canton, the personal way be. You're going to
my brother, yeah. Listen, young blood, separate. And put on for and I'm welcome. It's a man. Me employer to go to the Pamata. But to use no common fan. But this guy came out with betting to come for. And shoot and super face. I'm an on your damn hammer. To super from Copo, no, yet the Mamma Gray Wabi, the one may be Susan, until them put better. Can they change? Schedule a assembly or bear war or your moon abroad. And it's cannot be I'm looking and this watch it. What I'm won't go for. Then she'll show it off and move. The risk can I told her to bet to go to in the moon cafe. What I thought I'm ending for. The brother, Miss Annie, put a yellow water near you. The boss of my assembly one be with the Miscano and qual. Get the Miscano. What the fuck one papa do? No community sinum. And then Safayan. Another one papa do. Number that. Multiple MP to form the Mr. Mukoto for Mopo one chow. A queer no you. Check. Young medical university with young contender. Why was true? In the second, yes, you do. Take market. Young people headquarters.
Matimiransi. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Matimi coming from hello, good evening. Okay. 0248071174. Uremu ametra say me to me afaw. Na mishewe. Okay. Good evening. Hello. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Chama body man baby okasa free.
The coach is meeting.
Coach my meet you.
Yeah. There's dedicated to the TV song.
Come me that say, man for from and the same say be a one in show talk. Hello, good evening. Hello. Okay. Lana obesi lana jump. Hey, some nipa 3 at go. All right. I'm just to make you fa me no be the account wana Emfa frɛ for Ninsi. Okay. 0248071174. Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, baby. Kasafri.
But you tell me at the mind. Kasafri Akurudi.
Let me you.
When the about the moment of Pamoye. Ana tere bi jam sunta ata mon komo mi tete sinya ba kuno kafe business man ko $100 e de to hono mi ade
no ye faton bi no ye faton wan enye yia
aha inti ole wotna to kura na sama na do mu waso na dollar wona nimpa ana ma ba ya so dollar tiaba ba na dollar ne tiba tani ke bute un $1 kura ti de ne tiba sa ba u do me kata ba $1 stop inti tauta to tota mle ya to no msuwa inti ndu sa ata no na dollar wa tamba atiaba enfaso be na abenya
matemera si hello good evening good evening ontimi nkasa mame fa we hello good evening hello
Radio Piaro
Sinto kushamo
Radio PRO.
Edine wa bonu nsuo beto anyini fa ofie da. Wo, baby out no. E ho be ye wese. Mami ntie o mebere ko.
Amen. Nyame onso papa na nyambo wa bado. Eri yejumo. Nyame nyokase. Nyame cha abegufa o studio ho ina nyame anko bia no. Micha me former MP Honorable Joe Gate. Eska ketanya asunda pa. Western inde shisha papa weneni nyame oben kase. Chambada Kораnsana Amansambuafo, chairman of the Scotland, on no Beskreten, constituted chairman, Monka and Clankin and Spabsa. No calling many. And this a food, young Kofubia 2 Monday. One a day, what a position, not title, Send a Juma Awagano. Position one the papa, not titles. Never beyond number. I want those a Juma Bayano. I have your hope. The Ghana and Suka crowd took a cake. Chade, the Piera, Ejira Chade, a mouth of Japanese once. And can't call you the man and quarter once. What MP or MP what once with Minister MP. And one what you do. And one build. If I ended to fuck on your two preoccupy. To the next end is a food down one benefit. And yet you will be a Ghana from how to come out to your moon.
Okay.
What will you tell you what the bank? The best Ghana for MP put it through, no paying for. I am Pia, will bow never committed in Adonso. Will be on for them, your million tunchen. Near for Queen apart to be Jenny Nando Branny. Nama Abanfunia or could be Ghana for Sordo, not only 28, Ghana power for ye got at Senado, near the Mpuntuo at Ghana Funkanka, in Kunafu, in Janka, the mobile for when the entry to Papa. In the Jumadin, the 2020, inshallah.
All right, Mr. Medase, never afraid for any fancy. Na yemi musuni yanko. Gentleman Dental Clinic. Doc. And they phone be brenu in fidia ho do a wono mo ede ehwe yesene enum apomode no wono mo twen se obeba. And they woman mo call na no omo list no ho a de bia no mo fra yen ema yen update no say oh so far so good enkrofo eba gentleman pa. Na Mr. Woseno, o problem ne se person ko na ye consultation mi ko di nkomo for onum ene wose ho ana root canal treatment RCT no opese ko ebie scaling just yi rere sino sumas no o ya polishing kakran so wose no so ni na no ye gingival dental clinic extraction teeth whitening opese wose ne fita white Mr. wa braces ni bi no opese odugo wose no so ana say teeth replacement we dey need to kura no opese e do free small ana say teeth jewelries restoration and also ni na edwumedi ayedie Takoradi ye wo pipe ano o fa traffic light nso a wo ram banchi ase oh no anso be gudu Lagos town se be nkumo no OGN Bank Old GN Bank Dynamona. Your Wobber 0559139582 0559139582. Now on a Judgment Dental Clinic in the Encomo Ebu final words.
Na Oshawa.
Yeah.
Bisa doctor the young brother bene.
Oh doctor, that's all I ready for you.
Dama.
I see they be.
We are my friend.
We are friend.
We are my friend doc. Doc, why are doc? What they are you come doc?
Who miss your wife? Yeah.
Was in the church. I mean, before and after.
How can I be busy?
Before and after. Well, I was in I was saying, I'm
a very bizarre. All right, yes, sir.
You know, and some of the hour will have, but let me go into our party. Okay. They be making to support one candidate that or the mumpa or my democracy and the beauty no or my on your field. Young director Benudeji, Western North, Michigan, Yabri, or so. Na Ashama,
yes, sir.
Ma, oh yeah, you there. Yama. As no, also young crowd. No, Biaka can some because of personal interest. But Mama, your personal interest no override the party's interest.
I was just having fun. That's it.
Now, all the internet people now what to about Mendes and they won't know. Every so just want to about Mendes. So tell us that one who bani
because you're bringing this guy on.
We have any promise when they give Yamutu. 24-hour economy, Yamutu. 1 to 3 year, Yamutu. When increase one water burn or one light bulb.
In fact, I'm going to.
And yes, sir, Israel, and once the boat to food, that's what I done. When I pay one, though.
Hi, sugar.
And see, you to the one hopes. And I won't hope. I send people social media platform. And tomorrow to say, Mama, my personal interest.
But there is one
overshadow the party's interest.
Okay.
It could be the Dr. Mahmoud Baumio Bowen. It could be the Honorable Kennedy Japan Bowen. It could be the Honorable Jogato Bowen. Honorable Brian Ashampo to win.
Yeah.
And she said that them go fin now won't be to win. That's and I mean, my support Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Very well.
Na say I was a support Honorable Jogati. Na ye show studio. Na aka say anyhow I check Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And then some I can or yeah some and this football to may use against us. And so I ask papa.
Okay.
My battery market say anyhow I check Honorable Ken and I don't know Brian. And some of McCann also and this fool I mess all or I'm one of two were two against us during 2028 election. Na my party in Yana.
Okay, yeah, brass.
What I said, na Yempepe, Mr. Gamandi, or quick one and nail.
Okay.
TV no, or the wound. On Tino, baby, or didn't bad day Saturday.
Okay,
Mr. Home.
Okay.
You chair on papa.
Mincha ATM pharmacy.
She's only more of your town.
It's our town. But the same ATM now.
The same ATM.
Okay. Watch your video now. Being assembled. All right, let us say, Mamenda Ibu has said Isaac Agent Donko Ibu, Secondary Constituency Communications Director for the NPP. Now, me for bed them you know if I'm filming a fee, yami muso. Now, but how did he can yamame? And when you so now, she looks very gorgeous, very beautiful. Inti yamame nifoni any bebre noa ewo na no wonder say a friend of English woman. No wonder say a friend of English woman. Did yankasa Teresa Danso, aka English woman. Na birthday wish way free. Na doba ba pe abrantipa kwasilisto from Pink Newsroom. And Nunianumba, Mambo Dini Abrantipa, na Quasilisto, our Pink Newsroom, Pink FM Newsroom, or Ninianamo Emma and Omujina Quenya Weso, now my wish one more dearly and lovely mommy. Mommy, you say your drop papa, your son young coupon in cherry at your mount, your son young coupon upon my day, any who sign at your mount, your son young coupon said, beside dear piano. One shirasu and famano functions and infamy. Yes, when your coupon say, Nini, na beto nananom and nanan canswanum. Mommy wasting it yes in her, and then I'm a focus on first time for Nino and on so HB. It's a moment Teresa down so English woman, Woma Qualistos. Hey, anyway, was say when you Yanumba or Mama, I would a papa. Where your mammy beer, there's why your man a baby, a man a kuma, a Tony Yemono, and no, and your mammy, where ye, Eddie Manamba. Happy birthday to you, Madame Teresa Danso. But I say, a fay near a do 1 year. Happy birthday to John Aminsa. John Aminsa. Dodona friend I'm Misty. Na Rich Royal Hotel, Cape Coast, and we say yes, a cat when the news of papa. Shall a kicking our bono, spectacles, no. Waste 1 year, and man, the Bihuna money, cause a fresh boy. I'll buy your best in paper obey, fresh boy. Intino Unia, Yamau, happy birthday. Wero every Cape Coast, Diana Chese, Anya Yaru Kela, minimum idea, but from your production room, say Samuel, say Yaru, say you, on some way show. Happy birthday. Madam Simidi Okyeremaba, AS Enchill, the radio PR, Unyami, I don't watch it Tuesday. Yenshia, Kubala, Baruki, Ja, Itabi, Takoradi, Rabasaka, busy Abazabako. Good evening.
Hi, you're from Dr. Adu Jenfi, and remove a brebi and Tonton Bekawa, Umbuku Yarimuagu Mujan, and one Equatana Brebu, not on more adore. Omudoresa, no Massatis, Mujana, Airbo Aprum, Nafi, Omasha, no on a say Mujan. Omusha says almost Mujana, it is so who will be in a bro, Emma Uti Ayoya, Emma Wanisu Ebribu, Emma Kuma Bo Pelperi, Emma Honam Ayombre, Emma won't mean it.